Boo! Welcome to Av Continues episode 1. Well, no, not 1. Welcome to Av Continues episode 212.
Man, you're so confused you can't count.
I mean, I can't count beyond what I got on my fingers and toes. So, that's a bit much. Anyways, Av Continues episode 212. This is a weekly podcast posted up every Monday in which we talk about video games and related topics. It goes up on adcontinues.com as an MP3, or it goes up a little bit before that on youtube.com/avcontinues as a video. And I am your host, Stafa, this week, and I have my guest, Ali.
Brother Ali.
Yes.
So,
How you doing today?
uh, I'll just say that. I'll say,
Okay.
yeah.
So anyways, this week's episode segments will include Dream Game Jams. We're going to dream up some game jams. And then we got some quick announcements, some news, and then a surprise. Got a surprise for Ali later on.
Surprise.
Whoa. Whoa. I think everyone was surprised, but get out of here. Scoot back. There we go. That's better. So anyways, I want to apologize real quick. First of all, for Ali's face. Anyone who get back. Anyways, well, I apologize for that. Also, I want to apologize for the quality of the audio because Mr. Ali over here does not have something to record the audio with, so we're like
Well,
ripping the audio straight from YouTube.
it doesn't help that everything I have keeps getting stolen, so
Well,
I
come
need
to
to move.
California.
I need to move.
Yeah, move to California with me. So, anyways. Quick disclaimer, all opinions expressed on this show are of our own and not of our employers, whether past, present, or future. So that's right. It's all me.
All me, baby. It's all me.
All me.
You clear out a whole settlement. It's all me, baby. All me. Negative. Negative.
So anyways, our main topic, Dream Game Jams. What am I talking about? What is a game jam, first of all?
It's not game jelly.
A game jam is when you throw down. Alright, so game jam. Basically, game jams are, things that it's within the game industry where like game developers or aspiring game developers get together usually for like 24 to 48 hours or so and work on like a really quick game, sometimes like a prototype of a game or just proof of concept. But basically, they try to work together to like throw together a game. It's a really good exercise for game development.
Hmm.
And uh, Usually during these game jams, um, like sometimes they'll have like a theme that people will have to work on. Like they're given some type of a random theme, and they use that theme for their game to give themselves some type of a direction to start off their project. So what we're gonna do for this discussion is we're gonna get a random game jam theme generator.
Jamerator. There we
Yep.
go.
We're gonna get a generator, and basically we're going to come up with our own uh, like game plan for what we do with these themes. So I got a couple of game jam generators. One is from bitbucket.org, and the other one is like Insanity Jam. We're gonna use both of them since they're both quite different, and I figure we might as well like do a little bit from both generators. So let me get this screen share up for a little bit, and doop boop. There we go. All right, present to everyone. All right, so um, here is the first generator. Looks very simple, and I'll hit the button for a new theme. So, do you want us to like both try to work on the same theme, or do you want just would you rather us alternate on the themes?
Let's do alternate.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the button and get a random theme. I'll go first, I suppose. Quality control. All right, so this is the theme for the game, quality control. What would I do? What type of game would I make with quality control? Man. All right, so basically, um, I guess I would make a the thing that comes to mind is like some type of a puzzle game, and I want to like you're playing as some type of like a factory worker, and you're going through products, and you're matching three of them together.
That's
You want to
interesting.
make you want to make
That's
sure you want to make
certainly a
sure
lot more interesting than my idea.
you want to like make sure that you match the good products together, and if you match if you match the bad products, it will like
You get
destroy
fired.
other it will destroy other products on the puzzle field.
There's explosive.
Yes. Yes, there's consequences. Consequences will never
It
be
will
the same.
never be the same.
The consequences will never be the same. So I think I would use um a simple engine for this, like a 2D engine, such as Stencil or Game Maker Studio, something like that. Some 2D engine, and just keep it simple. That's what I think I'd do with that. Or maybe Unity. Unity has 2D, but yeah, I think I'd keep it
Unity.
simple. Um, so that is what I would do with quality control. Are you ready for your theme?
Sure.
Train.
Train. Train Simulator 2015. No, I'm joking.
You're fired. You're fired from the game jam.
No, that there wasn't enough control in that the quality of what I was saying. Um, so
Yep, you blew up
train.
all the other products.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna go with the not obvious thing and have like some sort of animal or creature trainer, um, where you basically think of something like Nintendogs, but like more specific and not just like, oh, I feed you, oh, do a
So
trick, and then
Tamagotchi.
no, Tamagotchi is just like micromanaging. You don't really train it to do things. It's like I don't know, just you don't train Tamagotchis. You just like it has like a set path and it either dies or it lives. That's a
No,
Tamagotchi.
it dies. It always
It
dies.
dies. It always dies.
It's
If it
inevitable.
doesn't die, the battery dies. So, but
Yes.
anyway, um, just I don't know, like Pokemon trainer. Just something like a. I was thinking of the wrong word. I was gonna say a puppy mill, but a puppy mill is where they. Isn't that where they like cage them up and stuff like that, and it's all disgusting?
Oh wow.
I was thinking of the wrong. What is the word am I looking for?
A
Puppy
shelter?
Puppy
An
Academy.
animal shelter?
Academy. There we go.
Academy? A
Yes.
a dog academy?
Yes. Pokemon Academy, where you train them.
What kind of engine would you use for this project?
Is that what we're getting into too? I will use um
Oh,
I
someone
will
just
use
called you. Hello.
yeah, some os
Welcome to the Advocates podcast.
no AccuWeather is telling me there's severe weather coming.
Oh,
Um
welcome to Weather to Advocates podcast.
Um, I'll say I want to choose something not obvious as well. Hmm.
You'd use the Cry engine.
No, I was gonna say Frostbite engine, but that doesn't seem likely because EA doesn't do anything unique. So, um, sure, Cry engine.
They have a terrible
Crytek
game.
Crytek needs sales.
All right. Uh, moving on. Or do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No.
All right. So my theme, programming.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Okay.
There
So
are already programming games out. Did you know that?
yes, yes, there are lots of them.
Yes.
So this game, you uh are building a little robot friend, and you want to program this robot to be uh like you have like different choices, you have like different paths as to how you want to program this robot. Like you could program it to be a killing machine or a helper. So basically, your face isn't showing. Like
It isn't?
I'm screen sharing.
Oh.
Yeah, so your face isn't gonna show.
Dang it.
Your facial
You
reactions are
said
not
you said killing machine. That's
Yes.
rude. It's
So
dangerous.
so basically, um, I guess this would be like I think I'd go with like Unity 3D. It would have a character customizer.
Okay.
I was gonna say customization. Character customizer, so you can like build your robot, and then you'd basically go through these 3D levels with different options on what to do. Like, um, you know, you can like either save somebody who's like hanging off of a building, or you'd see like you'd have like three different scenarios going on at the same time, and you can only choose one. So you like first level to have like someone hanging off a building, you go and save that person, or you see uh like someone robbing an old lady for a purse. You could kill that's
You can
burglar.
kill the old lady.
Or there is I don't know, some other task that you can do, and like whichever one you decide will like program the the robots
It
to,
programs through learning.
yes, yeah, to be like what it's going to end up being. So yeah, that's the game I'd make in this game jam with programming.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Bridge.
Bridge. Man. I can't say what is that one game, Poly Bridge or whatever.
Yep.
Let's see, Bridge. Sucks that I can't do. I don't know. I don't want to say anything like that. I always loved like the bridge building games.
Uh-huh.
You know, you have like little connectors or whatever. Because I messed around with connects and stuff a lot as a kid.
Hmm.
But let me think of something else.
Doesn't have to be a literal bridge.
It does not be a little bridge. So,
You can be
um,
bridging the gap between humanity and the beasts.
the bridge to Terabithia. Um,
Okay.
did you never read that book? That was a good book.
I don't know if we read it or not in
Oh,
school. I think we did, and I always fell asleep when the teacher started reading it.
it
I don't
make
know.
me cry ever Tim, but
Everton.
ever Tim make me cry
All
ever
right.
Tim.
All right. Back to the topic.
So
Bridge.
I would make a sorry, yeah, I'd make like an infinite runner
Uh-huh.
where you're running across a uh, bridge to a sky castle. I shouldn't say infinite runner. I'll just say a runner.
Okay.
Okay.
So it'd be more like Bit.trip runner, where it's like
Yeah.
levels.
Well, it'll be like it's gonna be like from a what's the word I'm looking for? I'll say front to back perspective. Okay.
Okay.
And like
So like Temple
you're
Run.
I don't think I've ever played Temple Run.
Subway Surfers.
I've never played Subway
The
Surfers.
Sonic f- runner game or
Oh, I think I know what you
Spider-Man.
mean. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Um, so anyway, you're not supposed to be on this bridge to the Sky Castle. You're not.
What
So they
is a
keep
Sky Castle?
it's a sky castle. It's a castle like sitting in clouds in the sky.
Oh, so
Sky
fee fi fo
castle.
fum. You get on the beanstalk to the castle.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not a castle. The beanstalk goes to the big house.
I thought it was a castle.
No, it's like a big house, isn't it?
It's
Where
part
the
of the
giant
rhyme.
lives.
Fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of my Sky Castle mon.
Anyway, so you're running, and they start throwing like obstacles at you, or they start like punching holes into the bridge just so you don't get to the other side. And you have to dodge that stuff. And I don't know. I was just like, as I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking of it's starting to remind me of Brave Fencer Musashi when you're running down the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But that's the other direction because that's something chasing you.
What would you
Anyway,
use to what engine would you use?
I would use um, say Unreal
All
4.
right.
Sorry, I should because three still exists, so I'll say 4.
All right. Anything else you want to add to that?
Nope.
Okay, I think we'll do one more round with this one, and then we'll move on to the other
Okay.
generator. So the last one I get, too many,
Too many.
too many. Okay, so you're playing as a chef, and you're you're basically okay. So it's a 2D game. You control the chef who's on the bottom of the screen that you can move left and right, and there are pancakes coming out of the pancake maker. And they're coming from the top of the screen, and you have to go. You have to catch the pancakes
Why would the chef use a pancake maker? He's the pancake maker.
because he got rich and the money blinded him. So
Uh
he's going for quantity over quality.
oh. Too many pancakes.
And so
This
you
one should
got
be
you
called
got
Too Many Pancakes.
so you're trying to catch all the pancakes, and
Flapjack attack.
yeah. And the thing is, you can't let any of them hit the floor, otherwise the
Let the pancake hit the floor.
no
Pancake.
the what's it, the Food and Drug Administration is
Yeah.
not gonna be
Uh,
happy.
no, it's not food. It's not the FDA. It's the Department of Health.
Yeah, the Department of Health is gonna fine you if you let any of them hit the floor, and if you let the pancake stack too high, then it'll tumble over. So you gotta like take it to the customers, and you gotta be quick because the pancakes are continuously coming out.
Hmm.
And I would make this in uh, I guess something simple like stencil. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. I basically make Kaboom, except for pancakes. Are you ready?
Pancakes. Yes.
What the heck is that? Non.
Non-Euclidean space.
I don't even know what non-Euclidean means.
So Euclidean is like It's like three-dimensional. I think.
Do you?
Like
Is that enough for you to work off of, or you want me to give you something
no,
else?
no. I mean I have an general understanding of non-Euclidean things, but not enough. Let's go next. Next one.
Okay, no ending.
No ending. Okay, so let's take that last game I talked about and make it forever.
You're cheating.
Best game developer ever.
You're cheating.
It's it's Sky Castle Bridgebound 2. There we go. No, it's
You're fired.
never ending, never ending, or no ending. Sorry,
No ending.
I could barely see that. Um, let's see. So you start off as an organism, okay,
Okay.
and it's like a microorganism, okay. So
Its name is Fred.
no, its name is not Fred. It's
Eugene.
no, it's non-Euclidean. Ha ha ha. So you start off as a microorganism.
All right.
You start to like feed off of things and grow. Use like light or whatever to for a source of heat, or if you are like depending on what type of microorganism, if you're like an actual creature or bacterium, or if you're something like a plant, plant gives you like you need light with as a plant, so you'll just like keep growing.
So you're
And
making
as you
Seaman.
no, I'm not making cement. So you keep growing, okay?
All right.
Okay, so as you keep growing, you start to consume more and more things, okay?
Oh, so
And
you're making
then
Evo for SNES.
I've never played it. I don't know what that. I don't know. I don't understand that reference.
It's it's exactly that. You
Okay.
start off as a like plankton or whatever, and then you start eating and you become a big
Oh
fish, and then you eat more, and then you become like a lizard or a bird or something else.
man, never mind. This idea is not gonna work because there's a game that's pretty much it's similar to this. I was gonna. That's not okay. Never mind. Because I, because all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, Katamari exists. Because I was gonna say you keep growing until you get big enough to consume the whole planet, and then you have to start reaching out to other planets, and then from those planets to like galaxies and so on and so
So
forth.
what will you do then?
It's never ending.
What, what's
You
what's the
just
plan? What's the plan then? If you're not gonna go with that plan?
I don't know, man. I keep getting jank ones. Never ending.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to use this generator. I was saying let's use the other generator.
Never ending.
You want to go ahead and let's move on to the other generator?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
All right. Okay, so here's this other. It's called Insanity Jam
Insanity Jam official game idea generator.
version 1.16.
That's a very
So
specific version.
I have genre turned off, so it doesn't tell us what genre to use.
Okay.
And so I'm going to
Roll the dice.
randomize. Yeah, I'm going to roll the dice and see what I get.
RTD.
A game where a live streamer rewards a specter above a crypt and shiny peacocks describe an outcast, and it's the most important thing you'll ever do.
What?
Okay, so you're playing as a live streamer, or you don't need to be playing as a live streamer. The live streamer is he rewards a specter above a crypt. What is a specter?
Like a ghost?
Okay, the streamer rewards a ghost above a crypt, and a shiny peacock. Shiny peacocks describe an outcast, and it's the most important thing you ever do. Okay, so um,
What?
this is a this is gonna be a platformer game. It takes place in an Egyptian crypt.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Okay.
and basically, you play as a live streamer, a Twitch live streamer. Um, I guess you're PewDiePie or something. You're Total Biscuit. You play as Total Biscuit. You're going through an Egyptian crypt, and you have to take a green ribbon, a participation green ribbon, to the
Okay.
ghost at the end of the crypt, and um, shiny peacocks will uh, basically alter the levels. So basically, it's like Bastion. The levels start off as nothing, but then the shiny peacocks will describe uh the levels, and it comes up. I don't even know. This is confusing.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Let's just go to the next one. Let's try the next one.
a
Let's,
game
let's
where condemned clowns support sinful haystacks to win an Amazonian garrison, while optimistic riflemen attain comedians.
Okay. So, um, you are at a clown support group. Okay.
Yes.
Um, where they are they all have issues of being involved with dirty haystacks. Okay. And
Hmm.
they do this to uh, try to resurrect an ancient Amazonian civilization to um, take over to take over the world because they have been condemned. They want to redeem themselves. They want to get revenge. Okay, and so they need their help from this Amazonian civilization. So uh, you play um, uh, a Republican NRA member. Okay,
Okay.
and you are on what formerly was the Colbert Report, now is the late night show with Stephen Colbert or whatever it is now, the late show. I don't know what it is now. So anyway, you catch wind of this, and then you get really mad because clowns are liberal arts majors. So you go on a you have to kill all the clowns before they resurrect the Amazonians because you
So would this be like a first-person shooter?
so no, it's a isometric top-down shooter.
Okay.
Um, so imagine something like Alien Swarm, okay,
Okay.
but with clowns, and you are every time you kill a clown, more money goes to the NRA. And at the end of the level, all that money goes as a bonus to you, and you have a chance to get to win new weapons.
So it's Super
Um,
Smash TV.
it's super, yeah, exactly. Um, and this engine. Let's see what engine you should use.
Unity.
Yeah, that's an easy answer. Yeah, Unity. No, no,
Unreal 4.
uh, no. Uh, man, what is that called? Man, I can't even think of
Source.
yeah, that's the engine.
Hammer.
They've been no, Hammer's the editor.
Hammer
Source is the
editor.
engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Reroll. A game where you escape omnipotence.
Omnipotence. You escape wait.
So
You escape all power.
you
Omnipotence
escape
is
all
is
power.
omnipotence is
Okay.
all power.
So basically, this is gonna be an endless runner where like a supernova. is chasing you, basically like Supernova from Final Fantasy VII.
Of course.
Like the whole universe is getting blown up, and you're running down the Milky Way. You're the Flash. You're, you're you got Speed Force.
There you
So
go.
this is gonna be it'll be a 2D game, Unity.
Unity.
There we go.
So my version would be an RPG where you play as an agnostic person that becomes atheist to escape the concept of God.
All right, I just re-rolled a game where you buy a bridge in a giant sandbox world.
So my game is going to be uh, it's going to be an open world game. That's easy. Okay. Uh, but you are literally in a sandbox. Okay, you're a tiny like creature, I guess,
Uh-huh.
and you have to um, do quests inside this sandbox for other creatures inside the sandbox, um, while trying to not getting destroyed by the children that come to play inside it, and you have to escape the sandbox. So you earn enough um, crystals because they're crystals
Mhm.
in the sandbox. Don't know why, but you have to gain enough crystals so you could buy more material to build a bridge out of the sandbox so you could escape.
If I were to do this, I'd make a uh 3D game in Unity that's basically Lemmings.
Okay.
Little creatures constantly walking, but since it's 3D, they can be going in different directions. So that makes it tricky. So you gotta like build bridges and stuff to prevent them from walking off the cliff and dying.
Oh,
All right, re-roll.
but what if you want them to?
Then you lose.
Oh no!
A game where you are multiplied by a ragged stranger under a living library because the same stranger tests you. What? What does that even mean?
Well, there's a living library,
So
duh.
there's a living library.
Uh-huh.
All right, and
Well,
game
you're
where
at
you.
Hogwarts, apparently.
All right, there's multiples of you.
Uh-huh.
All right, and so this stranger is testing you.
Ah, I
Okay,
have an
what?
idea.
All right, what's your idea for this?
There's a crypt underneath a living library where this ragged stranger says, in order to unlock the secrets of this crypt and living library, you must solve these puzzles, and these puzzles involve cl- creating clones of you to surpass obstacles. This would be a let's see, say a top down like an isometric game.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what I would do with this. Um, so you're playing a guy who's climbing
Okay,
a cliff. All right.
cliffhanger.
Yes. And there are books falling down, and you want to like go left and right to avoid the books
Okay.
to get back up. And if you get hit by a book, your guy falls down into a pile of other dead U's, and you have to start over with another U.
That sounds terrifying. It keeps happening.
uh, Unreal Engine.
Just so you can make the dead bodies look super spooky.
A game where you are processed by famous comments for an awful designer with hilarious dialogue. Um,
So let's see.
I would make a game in Twine, the choose your own adventure story
Yeah.
engine. I'd do
Um,
that, and you're basically you're basically in a endless battle with YouTube comments. There is no winning.
I would make a 2D beat 'em up game.
Okay.
Okay. Um, so this designer, you work for this awful designer firm. Okay.
Okay.
Um, you are the secretary for the designer, and as you go through this level, you have to process all these famous comments from famous people, and these comments come off as like very aggressive creatures because they are all hateful because fashion designers.
Uh-huh.
So you walk around like left to right, and you just like beat up or block or deflect comments, all while trying to complete mission objectives like deliver coffee. Okay, so uh, yeah,
All right.
that will
Uh,
be a uh, in-house engine made in 2D sprites.
an in-house engine. What's that even mean? You made your own engine?
It's an in-house engine. It has to be
Who's in-house?
specially made.
There's no such thing as in-house engine when you're doing a game jam.
Uh-huh.
You're telling stories now.
You
Anyways,
have 24 hours to create an in-house engine.
let's uh let's do one more.
One more.
A game where you explore a hideout with sheriffs even though you recognize an exciting horn, but everything is underwater. Huh?
Under the water, fish don't stink.
Oh, you reorganize an exciting horn, not recognize. I read
Oh,
that wrong.
reorganize.
So
I can
let me
barely
read that
see.
again. A game where you explore a hideout with sheriffs even though you reorganize an exciting horn, but
That makes
everything is
less sense.
underwater. Yeah, that makes less sense now. So this I'd make a 3D game in Unreal, where you're swimming underwater, like basically this place flooded, this sheriff's office, like it's like some biblical flood, and you're swimming underwater to like reorganize things like what's it called, that one game, Viscera Cleanup Crew. You're trying to make the sheriff's office clean despite it being underwater and flooded.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm not even gonna try.
Not even gonna try.
Nope.
All right, so that's it.
Yep.
All right, let me stop the screen share. We're back, and your fingers are now on the screen.
Sorry.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for our main topic. Just making some dream game jams. But you know what else you can do with dreams?
I don't know.
You
What
can
can
host them.
someplace you could host dream game jams
Yes, online.
online?
It's called DreamHost because they offer unlimited storage, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited user-friendly interface, unlimited. I don't know, some other stuff is unlimited too. They got text. I guess unlimited text.
Huh.
Um, they're optimized to use content managers such as WordPress. What? and many more features. All that just for $8.95 a month. And if you use the promo code out of continues, that's one word, no spaces, it'll waive away the setup fee and get your free domain registration. Never go hungry again with DreamHost.
Do they feed me too?
No,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I want unlimited food.
DreamHost.
Yep.
So, anyways, quick announcements. We can use some iTunes reviews. You know, I looked at my iTunes reviews. You wanna know when the latest iTunes review was made?
2013.
Yes. How'd you know?
It's probably mine.
No, I think it was Snoods.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it was 2013. So we have zero reviews from not only this year but last year as well. Zero reviews.
So, question, can you like re-review
No.
it? Okay.
I think maybe you can edit your review, but I don't think you can re-review.
How are you supposed to keep getting more and more reviews?
New people, new listeners.
How does it happen?
Listeners, please leave us a review. If you have any way of leaving a review on iTunes, we can really use some reviews. Especially since we only have 11, and the last one's from 2013.
Mhm.
It is one of the single most helpful things you could do for the show is leave a review, because it puts us on the Apple iTunes podcast charts. But if you're unable to leave a review for whatever reason, like you already left a review, another helpful thing you could do is share the podcast on social media networks such as Facebook and Twitter. So, yeah, would really appreciate the help. It helps spread the word of the show. The more listeners we get, especially more listeners who interact with us, like sending us listener feedback, leaving comments on the Facebook or tweeting at us, it gives us more incentive to keep doing the podcast. So we'd really appreciate it. Love interactivity.
Indeed.
So, anyways, let's go on to gaming news. Let me get that back up on the screen. So here we go. Got some news. The first news got on here. Platinum Games, best known for games like Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance. Um,
Transformers Devastation.
yeah, Transformers Devastation. That's one crazy shooting game that they got. What's that called?
Shooting.
Yeah, the one with the guy in the super suit. You know what I'm talking about. The one on PlayStation 3 and Xbox. Vanquish.
Oh, Vanquish. How can I forget?
Yeah, Vanquish.
Also, Wonderful 101. No, no one remembers them for that.
Yeah, because it was on
We.
Wii U. No one played it.
Oh,
So anyways, looks like they are working on a Ninja Turtles game.
Twiddles. I'm kind of
Yeah, because
surprised that who owns the Ninja Turtles license?
I want to say Konami. No, no, Konami doesn't have any more because like Ubisoft did some Ninja Turtle stuff as well. I think it's one of those things that like gets passed around all over the place.
Okay. Maybe something like the company that owns it just licenses out to other people pretty easily.
Yeah. So, anyways, there were. It looks like it hasn't been announced, but the Ninja Turtles game looks like it's going to be titled Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. Has been rated by Brazil's Ministry of Justice earlier this month, and I guess that's probably their
Give justice.
yeah, that's probably their ESRB.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a while since there was a Ninja Turtles game that I
That was
was
good.
excited. Yeah, that was good, or that I was even excited for.
Yeah.
Like the last few, like I don't know how many years Ninja Turtles games have been coming out, and it's like, yeah, I don't really care.
Platinum makes good games too, so
Yeah,
I mean that they took Transformers. and like almost every single Transformers game has been bad. And they made like a good brawler out of it.
Um,
Brawler, or what you call it, like a
an action game, character action game.
not a okay, sure, character action game.
Like
CAG.
people consider Legend of Korra as being Platinum's worst game, but I played through that and it was a decent game, especially
Yeah.
for people who like that series, the cartoon Legend of Korra. For people who aren't into that show at all, they probably would not care about that game at all. But um, considering that's their worst game, they have a pretty good record as far as the quality of their games.
Yeah,
So I'm excited,
that's
kind
good.
of, a little, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd be interested
interested.
too. Yeah, I'm interested too.
Yes, I think that's a better word than excited. I'm interested.
Interesting art design too.
This is not the screenshot of the game.
No, no, I saw the trailer.
Oh, they have the trailer.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, so it's announced.
Isn't that what they showed at the Game Awards?
Did they?
Yeah, it was like before the show, I think.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'll have to check
Yeah.
that out. Okay.
It was sort of cell shaded looking.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out then.
I mean,
All
unless
right.
I was just like hallucinating. I mean, I was playing Fallout 4 at the same time, so maybe I was just like, oh, there's something there.
Oh, okay. Ninja Turtles Games. Let me see. Just real quick.
Clickety clack,
Um,
clickety.
yeah. So what was it like when they showed it?
It was cell shaded kind of looking. I mean, I don't remember the footage. I just remember seeing it. Let me see if I could make your screen bigger.
It doesn't look like everything that has come up on the Google search is pretty much this same article saying um that it's rumored
Huh?
to be coming out.
Am I
I don't
doing
see
it?
anything.
I'm going crazy. I
Ninja
could have sworn I
Turtle
remembered something.
Game Awards. Let's watch it. I don't see anything at all as
Okay,
far as.
okay. And whatever. I'll redeem myself. There's a new Tron game coming out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's actually I think on early access, or it's coming to early access on Steam.
Hmm.
Tron. It's a Tron colon run / R. So it's like Tron Runner.
That made me like when you said Neutron game, I was like, oh, that might be interesting. Then you said Runner, I was like, oh,
It actually looks good though. Like
hmm.
look it up real quick. Look up the trailer. And
Tron Runner.
yeah, run like I think / R.
All right,
Um,
well that's loading up. Let's talk about the Game Awards real quick. The Game Awards 2015. This thing has been called so many different things over the years. The VGAs,
is
the VGX,
VG yeah.
the Game Awards.
The Game
Like,
Awards. I think that's what he's sticking with since that's like it's basically his endeavor. I mean, of course, he's got people advertising in it, but
oh, the
Jeff
screenshots
Keighley.
for this looks really cool. The
It
Tron
it
game.
it looked really cool. Uh, watch the trailer real quick.
No, I
Well,
can't. I'll get sued by Korea.
no, just don't screen share it.
Well, I don't want to watch it while we're recording,
Okay.
unless
Um,
you want to keep talking as I watch it.
I was gonna keep talking. I mean, it's a short trailer. Just watch part of it, like 15
Is
seconds
it
or
on the? Okay, hold on.
something.
Can you hear that at all?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so keep talking.
Anyway, so yeah, Jeff Keighley. I mean, he's. I'm pretty sure he's sticking with this name because this is like his like brainchild type of thing, like his uh project that he's working on, and it's I don't know. I mean, it's been pretty great. Like uh, it's better than VGAs or VGX where it tried to be like super edgy or whatever. So it's good to see that. I don't know, the
This
Game
looks pretty
Awards.
cool, the Tron Runner.
See, I told you.
I'm
But
I'm
yeah,
I'm I'm interested again.
see, I told you. It looks good. Like they didn't even like it was just kind of like a I think it was just like a brief commercial or something in between
Here,
some of the
I'll
awards.
just put this on the screen right here. Uh it looks like it's available right now for
Yeah,
early
early
access, which
access. Yep.
I'm not interested in getting as early access, but maybe once it's fully out, looks pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, you got the light bikes or light cycles, or whatever. You've got the all sorts of different things. It's pretty neat looking. I
So
mean,
what's your like what's your history with Tron? Do you like any of the Tron stuff or anything?
I have not seen the new Tron movie. I don't. Was it movie or movies? There's movies, wasn't it?
No, there was okay, so there was the first Tron movie,
Well,
and
yeah,
then there
the
was like
original.
there was a Tron arcade game that came out
Yeah,
like at the same time,
yeah,
and then there was the new one with Daft Punk in it.
yeah. Never seen
That's Tron uh,
Revolution.
Evolution. Is that the game?
Revolution, isn't it?
Tron.
Levolution. Uh-oh. Battlefield, here we come. No, I'm joking. Um, I thought it was Evolution.
Let me do this on the other screen. But the whatever it's called, um, Tron Legacy.
Oh, Legacy.
I
See, I
think
told you.
yeah, Tron Legacy was yeah exactly what you said.
I told
Exactly what you said. So Tron Legacy was the new movie. It was an alright movie. It was okay.
you. Okay. I've never seen it.
Um, it had some cool effects, but it was an alright movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. And then they had the game that like was supposed to take place before Tron Legacy. It was called I think that was Tron Evolution,
Okay.
and that was it was pretty much like Prince of Persia, like Sands of Time kind of, except without the time rewinding.
Yeah.
And the beginning was alright, but then it got very uninspired by the end of the game. Like like all the cool level design was in the beginning, and then at the end it just got really boring.
Just
Um,
get it out the door. Ship
yep.
it.
And there was also Tron Uprising, which was the cartoon on the Disney Channel,
Hmm.
and that like they had like a lot of big actors in that. Like they had um, what's his name, Frodo. Um,
Elijah Wood.
yeah, Elijah Wood. He was doing the voice for the main actor. They had what's her name, Mandy Moore. Like they just had a lot of big actors in that cartoon. It was actually really good. Like they had a very good story. I think that was the best story that came from Tron.
Hmm.
Like anything Tron. And it ends with a cliffhanger, and there's supposed to be a season two, but the show just did not do well enough for a season two
Uh-oh.
because no one watched it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. I think mainly because it had a really weird looking art style. Like it
Pro-
just looked really weird, and so no one watched it, and therefore there won't be a season two, which is disappointing.
That sucks.
But this Tron Runner looks cool.
Yep, it does.
Um,
Like they didn't even say like world premiere or anything. It was just like, oh, here's this thing. It's just like, and
it's
then
hacking us.
and then like everyone on Twitter was like, wait, what did they just show? Because it just kind of happened anyway.
But anyways,
Next thing,
yeah, the Game Awards.
yep, Game
Let's look
Awards.
over this real quick.
Yep,
So, Game of the Year.
game.
I'm just gonna go through this really quick,
Okay,
or not really quick, but just try to skim through it.
okay.
I have Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt won Game of the Year.
Boo.
Boo.
I just can't get into it. It's just,
You don't like it? Okay.
I mean, I like it. It's just not. It's not as good as some of the other stuff on that list.
Well, like out of that whole list, let me get that back up. This site is so
This,
weird.
by the way, this was a really good year for games.
Yeah, unfortunately, I played like none of these games.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I've played none of these games.
I haven't
But
played.
like from what I heard about all these games, it sounds like all these are really solid choices. Probably it seems like maybe Bloodborne might be the weakest choice from what I've heard from people.
Oh no, man! Like anytime someone talks about Bloodborne, I want to get it again. The reason why I don't want to play Bloodborne is because it's too stressful for me.
Let's
Like,
keep going.
yeah, keep going.
Uh, Developer of the year: I have Bethesda, CG Projekt Red, From Software, Kojima Productions, and Nintendo. CG Projekt Red won Developer of the Year, and I think this is like the first year in which the Game of the Year and Developer of the Year are like both the same.
Both the same, yeah.
Yeah, like they'd always like give Game of the Year to one game and then Developer of the Year to like a completely different developer.
I like how it's Kojima Productions, not Konami. It makes me smile.
Yeah. Okay. Man, this site is just really weird. Okay. Independent game. So we got Axiom Verge, Her Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, and Undertale. I have Ori and the Blind Forest, but I haven't played it yet. I
I
haven't
had
played any of these other games.
never heard of her story until last night.
Oh, really? Well, you don't go on Steam. That was like on the front page of Steam for a while.
Oh, I never heard of it, so I was
Like
just
they
like,
talk.
this
Did
is
you listen to Giant Bomb though, right? They talked about it on there
which episode? I don't remember it.
when it came out. Whenever this
No idea.
game came out.
Maybe it's just like I have no idea what this is.
All these games sound like they're pretty solid from what I've heard. I need to get
I
around to
couldn't
playing
get
it
into
more.
Axiom Verge. It played funny.
Oh, really?
Um, Rocket League though, man, that game. Anyway,
Best mobile/handheld game. That's kind of weird that they mixed both of those categories together. But I guess the handheld
Slim
department's getting.
Pickens.
Yeah. So we have Downwell, Fallout Shelter, Lara Croft Go, Monster Hunter 4, Pac-Man 256, and it goes to Lara Croft Go. Moving on.
Yeah,
Best narrative. So it goes Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and Until Dawn. The award goes to Her Story. So, so let's move on.
yep.
Best music. Fallout 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, Witcher 3. The winner is Metal Gear Solid 5. Best performance. So in previous years they'd have like best male performer and best female
Best
performer.
female.
It looks like they just mixed into one this time.
Yeah.
So Ashley Birch as Chloe Price in Life is Strange, uh, Camila Luddington as Lara Croft in Rise of the Tomb Raider, Doug Cockle as Geralt or Geralt.
Geralt.
Geralt, The
Geralt.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and you really did not like him.
Now I know why Geralt sounds like a cock.
Mark Hamill as the Joker in Batman Arkham Knight, and Viva Pinata. I mean, Viva Seifert,
Yeah.
Her
From
Story. And it goes to her again for Her
How
Story.
can you beat the Joker though?
Well, it's cheating. He's a
Uh,
professional.
I mean,
He's a professional.
but you could see his voice acting though.
You can see it.
You can see it.
It looks old and gruff.
No, I mean like when he actually like
Oops.
records his VAs, like he gets into it for like Joker and stuff like that.
Games for Impact. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm skipping this one. I don't even know what Games for Impact even means. If I don't understand it, I'm not even going to talk about it. Call of Duty. Well, did they even explain that on the show?
No, like a lot of these smaller ones they didn't even go over in the show. It's just
Oh,
the big
okay.
ones they did.
Okay, best shooter: Call of Duty, Blops 3,
COD Blops 3.
COD Blops 3, Destiny, The Taken King.
It's
Uh,
it's not Bops. Anyway, continue.
it's kind of weird that they considered a expansion on here.
Yeah.
Halo 5 Guardians, Splatoon, Star Wars Battlefront. From what I've heard about Splatoon, it's no surprise that it's the winner. Oh, wait a minute, I think I skipped one. Best fighting game. I
Best
really don't like how this
skip
website is.
best action adventure as well.
Oh, yeah, I skipped a lot. This is just a really weird website.
Yeah.
Best action adventure: Assassin's Creed
Syndicate.
Syndicate, Batman: Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it goes to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
Best role-playing game: Know Your Roles, Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Pillars of Eternity.
Witcher 3
Forgot
is
that even came out. I completely forgot about that game.
yeah.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and Undertale goes to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Best fighting game:
Man, it sucks Bloodborne hasn't won anything. That game was really good.
Guilty
Anyway,
Gear Zerd Sign. That's a thing that came out this year.
yeah.
That's must be an expansion. Metal Gear X. Sorry, Mortal Kombat X.
I was like, were you joking or did you just brain fart that so bad?
It's because I said Metal Gear so many times that
Say you're joking.
when I
Just
saw an
keep moving on.
M, Rise of the Incarnates, which is a game I completely forgot even came out until they decided to shut down the servers.
Great.
And Rising Thunder, I'm pretty sure that game's still in beta.
Rising Thunder, Hidden
Yeah,
Brick.
Rising Thunder, I'm pretty sure that's in beta. That should not count. So, considering that Guilty Gear Zerd is an expansion,
Hmm.
Rising Incarnates is getting shut down, and Rising Thunder is still in beta.
Beta.
It seems like Mortal Kombat X wins by default.
There we go.
Best family game:
Should
Disney
we?
Infinity 3.0. Man, that's so. You know this game's definitely not Infinity if you can put a number on it.
Uh,
Lego Dimensions, Skylanders Superchargers, Splatoon, and Super Mario Maker. The winner goes to Super Mario Maker.
let's fly through some of these smaller ones.
Yeah, we don't even care about sports. Let's move on. What? Rocket League won best sports game? All right, we're
Yeah.
moving on.
Why wouldn't it? It's the best sports game.
Is it a sport?
It's
Uh,
soccer. It's
Call
soccer.
of Duty, COD Blops 3 for best multiplayer game, Destiny, The Taken King, Halo 5, Guardians, Rocket League, and the winner goes to Splatoon.
Which is kind of silly because the multiplayer of the Wii U is garbage.
Best art direction, so that's kind of like best graphics. Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, winner goes to Ori and the Blind Forest. Um, Fan choice, I don't think we care about any of these.
Nope, don't care.
No. No. Okay.
Care.
So out of those, like, I think the nominees and winners are decent. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like they're giving awards to games for the sake of giving s- specific games shout outs. Like, that's how it felt in the previous years.
Yeah. I still think. I mean, my opinion doesn't, of course, completely match theirs, but like, if you would, I don't know, like to see something change, what would you see or say?
I don't think there needed to be a fighting game category at all, considering the fact that,
And I mean, like nominees versus who won, that sort of thing.
I haven't played like any of those games.
Well, that sucks.
So, in fact, I don't think we're going to be doing a end of the year podcast
Okay.
because I am not qualified to do. It's like, hey, I played these three games that came out this year.
Yeah.
It's no. Oh, that's a lot of people who worked on this. But anyways, let's on the topic of the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley, who is the host and producer of the show,
Hmm.
while on the show, said Konami prevented Kojima from attending the show.
Yeah,
So this wasn't like he didn't tweet it out or and, like he
it
said,
was a bomb dropped in the middle of the show.
yeah, like props to him.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. There's no way Konami could save face with that. No way. Like they are essentially. I mean, you can't. It's like you've been banished from the games industry after that. Like
Yeah,
if you do that to one of the most iconic game developers ever, I mean, what self-respecting person would go work for you, you know?
yeah. I mean, like
What
Kojima, I'm very certain he could not even mention that he got banned from there because of uh Konami.
yeah,
Like, I'm pretty sure he cannot mention. But Jeff Keighley over here, he's like,
yeah,
no lawyers came to me.
yep.
He's like, this is my show. I'll say whatever I want.
I don't care if Konami blacklists me.
I'm Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. Exactly. I mean, there's no way Konami could ever come back into the game industry at this point. It's impossible.
Yeah, like there was a huge boo after he mentioned
Yeah. It,
why Kojima wasn't there, and people are going. This is a telltale game. Everyone's going to remember this.
the fervor, like when that was said, like everyone went crazy on the internet. They were like, "Oh my god, did this just like, is this real? Is this happening?"
Hmm.
Like, not only did Konami do such a despicable thing, like who does that?
Yeah.
But Jeff Keighley, like as you said, mad props to him because he called them out. Like that is the biggest call out I've ever seen in a game, in the games industry.
Kojima, if you're listening to this, you're always welcome to the Ada Continues podcast.
Of course, he's always welcome.
You're always welcome here. We will not allow Konami from preventing you to appear on the show.
There you go.
So, anyways, uh, more on the Game Awards.
Yep.
Shadow Complex Remastered coming to PS4, Xbox One, and on PC. Currently free to download from now till like December 31st.
Yeah, it's still there.
Although, if you go to the website, you see this.
It's, I actually got to it before that happened, but I don't have a computer. I've
On the
got my work
computer.
laptop, and I can't download things on my work laptop because I don't want to lose my job
On the computer.
on a computer.
Yeah. So this was announced. I really hope they're not using this to like gauge audience interest for Shadow Complex 2 because I don't want to buy this again, but I do want Shadow Complex 2.
Get it for free.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it for free, but I'm not gonna buy it again. Shadow Complex is an awesome game. If you like Metroidvanias, check this out. It's a fun game.
That was one of the games you played before your 360 died, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because
I,
your 360 ate a CD, I believe, and then it just like died after that, didn't it?
like this game I was like super excited for when it first came out because I really like Metroidvanias. This was like one of the first big Metroidvania releases on Xbox Live Arcade. And also it's being worked on by the Mustard Brothers who did what they do at the time, Advent Rising,
I've
which
been
I thought was a cool game.
it's poorly executed.
Yeah, it was hot garbage as far as like as far as like how glitchy it was and incomplete it was, but it was still a really cool game. And they came out with Shadow Complex, and I really enjoyed it. I bought it day one, had a lot of fun with this. I beat it a couple of times, and now you can finally play it in full HD.
Exactly.
All right, so moving on.
Moving on up.
Move on. Let's talk about this game called Far Cry Primal,
There you go.
February 23rd, 2016.
Looks okay. I mean, it's like, throwing spears, arrows.
I never asked for this.
Yeah.
He's doing the voice for the main character.
That was he.
Yes.
But he's
He's
speaking.
you're gonna gain your animal controlling ability because you're a beastmaster, and once you gain it, you'll be like, I never asked for this. I think it
Yeah.
looks pretty cool. I'm
It
I'm
looks,
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll have to see. I mean, I don't know.
It's kind
like,
of funny that the release date is February 23rd, but then the PC release is March 1st. Says so right here.
why?
Probably because it's a bit buggy. That's my guess. They're
But
trying to fix it up.
anyway.
Move on. Batman.
Oh man, when they were showing this, oh my God, I was like, it's Batman, and then like the logo was coming up, and it's like, it's Batman, and then Telltale Game series, and I was like, dumb.
See, I didn't get that same reaction because I saw this logo before I even saw the
Yeah.
trailer.
See, no, like everyone else was like, oh, like everyone's reaction, you can see it online, like people like someone posted like that picture of like Michael Jordan crying because they're like not like this. It's just like it's not okay. Like it's Batman, the Batman logo, especially like this more classic, looking style of the Batman logo is like,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then a Telltale game series, and it's just like everyone screamed no at once in the world. It's not okay.
I still have a backlog on the Telltale games. Like I like their games, but like I haven't had interest in playing more of it in a while.
I I could only do so much action game, okay? Or not action, adventure game.
Hmm.
And they are doing them multiples a year, and they're not finishing some of their series. Like, where's Wolf Among Us season two? Uh, like I got Walking Dead season two for free, and I can't even like I can't be bothered to start it. I'm sure if I told Megan, my wife about it, she'd be like, "Oh, I want to see it," because she really loved the first one, loved
Uh-huh.
watching me play the first one and wanted to see what happened after that. But like, I just can't be bothered with it. They
Uh-huh.
they're they're single-handed, handedly flooding the market with adventure games.
Yeah, like I also have like Life is Strange on my
And
Steam, and I still haven't even played that because of the whole like Telltale burning me out.
yeah, and guess what guess what games are better than Telltale games?
What?
Life is Strange and Until Dawn, two
Oh.
games that aren't Telltale games. I mean, like they're so mediocre in comparison, especially like when you compare it to Until Dawn. Like, that game looked really bad. Okay. I thought it was going to be terrible. but like it blew people out of the water because it does adventure games better than anyone else. And how many games does Telltale have to, refine their process? They've had a bunch, but they don't refine it. It's just the same
Yeah, I
engine,
feel like they haven't
same
been doing
formula.
any evolution to their game design, and they've been using that same janky engine
Yeah,
that like has save issues, game save issues.
corrupts all the time. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I don't know. Whatever. That's my rant.
All right,
Let's move
let's
on.
move on and talk about Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn. I wish
Uh,
I didn't see this. I wish they did not release this.
why?
Okay, the very first trailer that they put out that did not have gameplay, I'm like, Shaq Fu! Then I see this and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like I'm pretty sure they're gonna charge like $20 for this when it should be like 5.
You know what my thoughts about the whole Shaq section?
What?
Shaq's looking rough. Looks like
Yeah,
old. It looks
Shaq
like
was looking a little chunky.
it looks like old Shaq ate young Shaq.
Shaq, I don't think Shaq has been working out in a while.
It does not look like it. It's
Wonder
pretty funny.
if you can get some power ups in this game to like be able to make free throws.
No, no. Shaq can never make free throws.
Not even in the fictional world.
Not even not even in his own fantasies.
All right. Psychonauts 2.
That was interesting. I was not expecting that.
It's being
Crowdfunded.
crowdfunded with their FIG. Well, what does FIG stand for? Fun Indie Games? I
I
don't know. Fund in Fund
don't know.
Independent Games.
I,
I'm
I was
assuming.
I was hoping that like I mean I didn't think about this at the time and I was like, oh awesome, Psychonauts 2. And then they're like, oh, it's crowdfunding, and it's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's being crowdfunded by Tim Schafer
Yeah,
himself. So you
I
can trust the money.
I don't.
Well, they're also putting their own money into this as well.
Yeah. I mean,
I think Psychonauts is a bit overrated. It was a fine game,
yeah, it was.
but there are people that make it out to be like the best 3D platformer.
If the game
You know what was better than Psychonauts 1?
Super Mario 64.
Exactly. A game that came out like a generation
Yeah.
before
Yep.
is a better game than Psychonauts 1.
Yep. Anyway,
But I'm not saying Psychonauts. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying I won't play Psychonauts 2. I'm just saying I'm not like super hyped about it.
yeah. Anyway,
And we got one last thing to talk about. Another Batman thing.
Batman v
Not game related though.
Superman.
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. So you watched this trailer like right before we started recording.
Yep.
You know what you were saying about that Batman Telltale game
Yeah.
trailer?
Yeah.
I had a similar feeling about this trailer. Like it had some really cool moments,
And then
and
that.
then like it got all torn down at the end.
Yep. Literally and figuratively.
Like, okay, so first it's like, oh man, Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent argue with each other. Oh, and then like Lex Luthor comes in and
Yep.
like completely destroys the whole
Literally.
vibe. Yes,
Literally destroys it.
my favorite comment I saw in the comment section was, "Oh, I get it. Lex Luthor is supposed to be the Jar Jar Binks of this movie." Uh,
DC.
like when he started talking, like that completely destroyed the whole moment. And then they try going at it again, and it's like building up some hype, and then they bring in Doomsday, and that destroyed the whole moment as well.
Mhm.
Like I when I saw that, it's like, okay, so obviously at the end of the movie, even though the movie's supposed to be about them fighting each other, Batman and Superman,
It's really not about them fighting each
yeah,
other.
it is unconsequential. Whatever they do to each other is completely unconsequential because you know they're gonna team up at the end with Wonder Woman, and go against Doomsday,
I just
who
know,
who looks like a gray Ninja Turtle from the Michael Bay movie.
man, I, I don't. DC, it just kind of reaffirms to me that DC doesn't know what they're doing for their stories.
They
Like,
don't. They definitely don't know what they're doing with this trailer.
yeah, I
Because
mean, like,
every time they got me hyped, they tore
bro,
down that hype immediately, like
Lex
after.
Luthor, yeah, like, I mean, it looks, the effects look awesome. They finally it finally looks like on par with something that Marvel does. The effects and everything, the way it's just like presented, but then just like the story is not. It's it feels like it has no meaning. It's just like, oh, they're fighting, and then it's just like, no, it's not about them fighting. It's about Lex Luthor and Doomsday, and it's just like
What about this part right here? This part right here, where Superman and Batman are like,
I thought she was with
"Is
you.
she with you? Oh, I thought she was with you. No, I thought she was with you."
Oh,
Like,
by the way, since we're on that shot right now, I don't
yeah,
like Ben Affleck's his suit. Like it looks too bulky in the neck.
yeah, like how I bet he cannot turn his head.
Yep, like old um who's the other guy that Batman movies?
Um, which one? The Tim Burton movie?
I don't remember.
Are you talking about like the Christian Bale
No,
Batman or Michael Keaton Batman,
Michael Keaton.
Val Kilmer,
I
George
don't remember.
Clooney,
No, not that far back,
Michael
but
Keaton?
is when he'd like have to turn his whole body to like look at something, just like
Yeah.
looking like he's got MRSA or something.
I
His
thought she was with you.
yeah. But anyway, just like I don't know. It's like I really want DC to be successful because I don't want Marvel to be the only very big company in the TV space. But
It is so weird that like when it comes to like their animated stuff, their cartoons, their animated movies, the majority of their stuff is spot on. It is excellent. DC,
well, it's
I'm talking about.
because
But when it comes to their live action stuff, outside of the the what was the Christian Bale movies and the that that last Superman, Man of Steel. I mean,
yeah.
those were their best live action things that they've made, and outside of that, like everything else that they've done live action has been bad.
Well, the thing is, they don't understand how to approach with tone. You know, their live action stuff, the tone matches their cartoons or animated stuff. Like even with like the Flash and the Arrow. It's just it has that anime like that. Those shows would work in an animated style. Like, but if you take Agents of Shield or something,
Mhm.
I don't think that would work in an animated series, you know,
Mhm.
because it doesn't have the same tone. Like yes, it has comedic relief. Yes, it has some funny moments, but it's mostly a drama.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't think DC understands like a mature tone, if that makes sense, and it limits them. Like it limits them to a much younger market with who don't have a disposable income and a younger um, market that also haven't followed comics to the length and extent that the much older market does
Hmm.
as.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I agree with you what you said. Like they definitely need to work on like doing live action. Like you gotta have like a mix of fantasy and also like make it believable at the same time.
yeah,
Because when you see live action, it's harder to see somebody like just get up and fly and accept it
yeah,
versus watching it on cartoon.
yeah,
You gotta do it properly. And if they do a bunch of things that's like that makes no sense. Like okay, I was talking to Demetrius a few weeks ago as
uh-huh.
we were talking about Flash, and he was like Zoom catching that lightning bolt and throwing it back was pretty hard, but how the heck did he do it?
Yeah,
I was like Speed Force.
yeah, exactly. Like,
And he's,
like,
he's and then his response is, "You sound like a Superman fanboy explaining explaining
I mean,
how he does stuff."
like, if you don't think about it, it kind of, like it could kind of make sense where, Barry is like, oh, I run so fast and then I slow down so the lightning passes me and then I like, grab it and throw it. That if you don't think about it too much, it makes sense, okay?
Well, it
But
wasn't that got Demetrius. It was
it was
Zoom
catching.
catching and throwing it back.
Now, how does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you can't even like use like messed up reasoning or logic
I
of
mean,
him being
like
so
in
fast.
like they didn't even use like in Avatar: The Last Airbender. They try to like explain that stuff where it's like, oh, if you grab lightning, you can like channel it through your arm and into your heart and then out your other arm. But if you do it incorrectly, it'll stop at your heart and kill you. And like they try to like explain that stuff in Avatar: The Last Airbender. And
But
then in
Flash just
Flash, it's like I'm just gonna catch this and throw it right back.
because he is too strong.
Yep.
Zoom too strong. Anyway,
So, anyways,
it's
before we wrap this,
I think there's a common theme: dumping on Nintendo and dumping on DC's shows.
I still like Flash.
Yeah, I do too. That last episode was pretty bad. You know why? Because when I watch The Flash, I want to watch The Flash.
No, that wasn't the reason why it was bad. It was bad because it was bad.
It was bad because they did a terrible tie-in with the Arrow, and then because it's the
Well,
Arrow, they
I'm
have
I'm
to.
gonna be doing a review with
Okay,
Eric sometime
okay.
soon.
So yeah, I'll let you do that.
Anyways, before we wrap up the show, I got a surprise for you, Ali. Are you ready to play the game?
Sure.
All right, so give me 1 second. Swap. There we go. And I'm going to screen share. Where is screen share? That. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Do you see my screen?
Hold on. It says unfortunately Hangouts has stopped working.
For you?
Yes. I'm afraid to click OK.
Uh-oh. Like your video has froze.
Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on.
All right. While he's doing that, he's probably going to be reconnecting to this. We're going to be playing a game with me and Ali. This is
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. All
I'm
right, I
back.
was I was just talking to the audience while you're doing that. So, we're gonna be playing a game.
Okay.
Can you
I
see
want
the
to play a
screen?
game. Yes, I can.
All right, this
My
game is
phone's
called
stuck.
Wrestler or Game Character.
Okay. Let's do this. I got
Homies.
this. Homies.
All right, so I'm gonna show you the name on the screen so that you can that might help. seeing their
Hmm.
name. So let's get through this. Wolf Hockfield. Is that a video game character or a wrestler?
Wrestler.
That is a video game character
Dang. Okay.
from Virtua Fighter.
Oh, man, Virtua Fighter.
Pizza Pasta.
Pizza pasta.
Pizza Pasta.
This is a trick question. Man, I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat.
Game character or pro wrestler?
Wrestler.
This is a game
Dang it!
character. The
Is
arcade
it?
version, the arcade version of Punch Out,
Oh man, that's why. Because I've never played the arcade version.
with their racial stereotypes.
Yeah.
All right, next person we got Pegasus Kid.
You can't have three game characters in a row, right? It's got to be a wrestler.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
Yes, I'm gonna go with the wrestler.
Yes, it's a wrestler.
There you
It's
go.
Chris Benoit back when he was in Japan.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready for this next one?
Sure, let's go. Let's do it.
Mr. Carpainter.
Car painter. Wow.
Carpainter. So hold on, you're 1 and 3.
The 1 and 3. Yeah.
Yes, 1 and 3. All right. So Mr. Carpainter.
Um. See, in my head, it's like you just had one. You just had one wrestler, so you can't have another wrestler right afterward, right? Because yeah, you know.
I
So
I
so
I think
I'm
you're kind of
overthinking it. Yeah.
you're
Trying.
looking at logic outside of the actual question.
I mean, I'm thinking to myself, why would anyone name themself Mr. Carpenter? I'm gonna go with wrestler. I'll go with wrestler.
It is a character from Earthbound.
Oh man.
So you're 1 and 4.
Ooh.
Lady. Whoa. Uh-oh. I
Uh
messed up.
oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. You
Game
saw
character.
that. I
Free
clicked too
point
many
for
times.
me.
No, that one doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
That one doesn't count. You're
Is it
still 1 and 4
lady? Isn't that
from Devil May Cry.
Okay.
You're still 1 and 4. I accidentally clicked too many times. All right. So this one, Curry Man.
Curry Man. Wrestler.
You're correct. Curry
That's
Man
racist.
is a
That's
wrestler.
racist.
So you're 2 and 5.
Okay, let's go.
Next one, Kung Fu Naki. Video game character or pro wrestler?
Video game character.
You are incorrect.
Oh
You
man.
are 2 and 6.
Oh no.
Kung Fu Naki he's Funaki, and he had a kung fu theme at one point.
Oh,
So
come
two
on.
and
Okay,
six.
go ahead.
Next one, Skullomania.
Wrestler.
Oh, I thought you'd know this one. This is a video game character. 2 and 7.
Oh, is that from what is that from?
Street Fighter EX.
Okay.
All right. Afro Thunder.
I should know this. This is a very familiar name.
Video
This
game
is
character
very
or pro wrestler?
this is a very familiar name. And I don't know if I know from from a video game or for wrestling. Ah! I don't like this game, by the way. Wrestler.
No, it is a video game character.
Oh my god, that's why it's from. I should have known that.
So you're 2 and 8.
I should have known that.
Yes, you should have.
Man.
I thought this was a freebie for you.
Oh man.
All right, next one.
See, I know the other. I know.
Damien Demento.
See the game you did with Kevin. I would have won that one. Damien Demento.
Damien Demento.
Oh man. Wrestler.
You're right.
Just,
3
just
and
go to the
9.
next one. Just go to the next one. I don't even care.
Mace Griffin.
Um,
Video game character or pro wrestler? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. You were really quiet, so I didn't know if you got disconnected.
No, I'm thinking really hard.
Mace Griffin.
Um,
I'm giving you 10 more seconds.
a wrestler.
Mace Griffin is a video game character.
God, Mace Griffin, bounty hunter.
Yes. So that's what, 3 and 10?
Yeah, thirty
All right.
percent. No, that's
Coco
not even. That's less than
Beware.
Coco. Okay,
Coco Be-
that name is so stupid. It has to be a wrestler.
Yes. Coco
God,
Beware is a wrestler.
what is he doing?
He's
What's up
got
with
a
the white gloves?
it's Coco Beware.
Okay,
So
beware.
you're 4 and 11.
Okay.
So bad guy.
Oh, that's definitely what's it called? Video game.
Yes, that's so you're 5 and 12.
Yeah.
Jeffrey McWild.
Wrestler.
No, it's a video game
God
character
dang it. Is
from
that another
Virtual Fighter.
I was gonna say, is that another virtual fighter? Why
Yes.
did they have terrible okay, just keep going.
5 and 12.
12, I
13.
think.
5 and 13.
Ah man.
Dick Gumshoe.
Wrestler.
Nope.
Oh
Video
my
game
god.
character from
Oh,
Phoenix Wright,
of
Ace
course.
Attorney. So you're still like 5 and 14. Jimmy Wang Yang.
Wrestler.
Yes. He's a wrestler.
Okay, keep
6
going.
and 15.
Yep.
Junkyard Dog.
Video game character.
Wrestler.
Dang it.
So you're 6 and 16.
14.
6 and
16?
16. Yes.
Dang, okay. I think my
Apollo Justice.
did my video okay. Oh,
Are you still there?
Apollo Justice.
Yeah.
Video game
Apollo
character.
Justice. Video game character? Yes, you're right. So you're 7 and 17.
Six.
I can hardly hear you. I think you're cutting
Oh,
out.
yeah, I think my phone's getting hot, so let's hurry this.
Okay. Isaac Yankum DDS.
Wrestler.
Yep, it's Kane when he did a
Oh my
dentist
god.
dentist gimmick.
Uh,
So
it's like-
7 and 18.
Okay.
Or yeah, 7 and 18.
Okay.
Puke.
Puke. Video game character.
Wrestler.
Next one.
That is it.
Oh, dang it.
That is it.
You know why? You know what though?
What's that?
I'm a winner because I don't know these stupid names.
Sure. Sure. My point with this game is that wrestling and video games have a thing in common, and that's
Terrible names.
dumb names.
What you doing with comic people, comic names? What was that Savage guy?
Oh, Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage. It's a comic character or a wrestler. That's definitely a wrestler.
That's Randy Savage.
Anyway,
All right.
good to
So that's it. You're all winners. All the listeners out there, you all won. Pat yourself on the back. I know Adam won. Adam won only because he knew all the wrestler names.
Yep.
So, anyways, let's wrap this up. We have no listener feedback this week, but if you want to write to the show, write into podcast@outofcontinues.com. That's the email address. What are you doing? Stop doing that with the camera.
Okay.
Anyways, so check out the Out of Capes podcast. Sorry that's late this week, but we're doing a review on the mid-season finale of Flash. I guess Arrow as well, since they are doing like the crossover episode and they're connected. So if you like what you've been hearing, you can support us by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, leave an iTunes review. Please leave an iTunes review. You can contact us by email at podcast@AfricanKeys.com. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/AfricanKeys. All those things I just mentioned are on the website. That's www.africankeys.com. You can give me a tweet. I am at Sayed Stafa. That's at SAYEDSTAFA. And Ali has a Twitter as well.
I am at Phosphor112. That is at PHOSPHOR112.
Why are you pointing at the camera? Getting all in their face. So anyways, I'd like to thank my guest host for joining me today, Ali.
What's up?
With that said, I'm your host, Stafa. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.